That hello. Where's my controls? Oh. Ha. Alright. I didn't know where my button went. Hello. Yep. I'm gonna be a little early too because some con crud kicked in like a couple days ago. I actually started kicking in Tuesday, but I was fairly fine then. But now I'm really nasally and stuff, so I don't feel too bad, but I get tired quick, and streams are exhausting. So, anyway, so I have more of this stuff to do, but I have considered, because I've been talking about trying to, no, it's a pizza, if that counts. No, I've been talking about doing something super short, and there is this fun little bit on on the YouTubes that you can find that is I don't know why that's defaulting to the other one, where some fun audio, that was right, the voice actors saying things that they shouldn't be saying. Yeah, sure, it was water pizza. That's pizza soup. But yes, but there's been a couple that have been used from it that I've already seen. But throughout the whole thing, there's not much that's actually usable. I couldn't really think of any, or I couldn't think of much that was usable because a lot of it's quick, or has the guy with the mic cutting over it, which could be part of something to do. But I wasn't quite sure what to actually do for it, so I might have to play around with the file a little more. I know the one that I really liked was it's like right around here.
Fuck me hard.
Oh no, not that one. That's too much.
Of course not. Don't you see? Fuck me. See, beast?
Yeah, this one.
Don't you know how much this means to Twilight this day, you beastly beast? Fuck what?
It's like beastly beast. Because again, I have nieces and nephews that watch, so I try to keep the swearing as little as or down if I can, and it's just like the beastly beast. But there's a lot of good ones in here.
Vanilla told me to just be creative. Oh, the next thing I knew, I was whipping up pear upside down cake, and I have my cute anabolic cocksucker. One more time.
This cocksucker. Well, I know swearing is too easy, but I know that a lot of people are going to try to utilize that for the swearing portions. I've already seen like the Fluttershy say shit one, but there was another one. It was cozy.
Fancy pants.
The Appaloosa train won't be along for a few minutes.
I like that one.
Yeah. Didn't you?
And I can't ask Kieran or... I'm sorry.
That was good. That's
It's over, but it's
this is a thing. Looking for
It was Grogar.
Possible for any creature other than a...
over and over a millennium. Of course, chipped and boiled.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh yeah.
We're villains, you big mope.
You big mope. But I think even out of context, it wouldn't be as funny because you could just think it's the actual line. But I want to play around with that more and see if I can pull something out of it. But Cozy Glow is, I think, a tough one because she's always super angry, and I don't know if the model or how the model works with that. But Yeah, but maybe sometime. Hold on a second. Okay, that's better. All right, so we have stuff. I was kind of working on lip syncing, but I really don't want to work on lip syncing right now. How far were we? Just, I think, a couple more words in.
Should have been mine all along.
Yeah.
And it really should have been mine.
Actually, we can do a little bit of this. There's really not that much left, like 2 seconds, which is still enough to make me hate life, but it's fine because Sunset does too.
And it really should have been. It really should.
This definitely needs to be open more. Wrong face. But if it is open, it needs to be down. I think this is going to be timed wrong, but we'll try it. So B, have I done a B? Hello, Nenyum.
I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my head.
M and B are very similar. So this is. Because sometimes I do it when the sound is at its highest, when that's not when the actual sound is starting. And so like the B, I was off by a frame, which actually matters, so. Okay, so Ben, there's got to be an end around here.
I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight.
It's gonna be like this, but not. It's gonna be close because it's gonna be going right to an M, so I can't use too much of the teeth. Though I think if I use some and then drop the jaw a little bit, can I use the close to get the jaw back up? No, I can't. Never mind.
And it really should have been mine. Really should have been. Really should have been mine. Should have been mine. And it really should have been. Should have been.
Same thing here. Actually, I just gotta get him quick.
So many hoops tonight. Just I've had to jump.
Yo.
Really should have been. Should have been.
do something like see that. Oh, this is gonna end quick. My week was good. Really quiet at work because both my bosses were gone. So one was on jury duty, one was on a business trip. So made for not much to do, but at the same time, I got a lot of stuff, clean up stuff on things that already are in place done, which is pretty nice. Good. But otherwise, yeah, it was a week. You can do one thing at a time, you know.
I'm being efficient. You gave me your cold, by the way. You gave me your cold, by the way. So there's nothing for it now.
Well, let me sneeze on your pizza then.
No.
I didn't give it to him. I only want to rub my face on his pillow a bunch.
Yeah, I believe it, dude. It's a derpy. Who wouldn't want to rub their face on derpy?
So this is gonna be like a. It's gonna be this, but it's gonna be not smile.
It would be bad.
I haven't done it yet.
Well, right now it's alcohol.
Huh? Wait, you have a cold and you're drinking alcohol?
I'm killing the flu.
That's not how it works. If it kills the flu, it's killing you.
I mean, slowly, sure.
Oh, I want to get over it. I don't want to weaken my immune system more than it maybe already is.
I got a counter. It's right here. It's in pizza form.
A pizza counter?
Mm-hmm. The counter is the negative effects of the alcohol.
I don't think that's how that works.
Guess we'll find out.
Oh, that's gonna be too much cheese. I feel like pucker should almost last longer.
Hello, the Eva freak.
Hey Ava, how's it going? I hope the con went good for you. Yeah, I think the con went pretty damn good.
It was a fun con. He brought illness home with him from it, but other than that...
it was a gift from Bronies.
Mm-hmm.
But the BabsCon stuff was worse than this, so I won't complain.
Yeah, it's just pretty mild.
If anybody give bad Brony juju, it's BabsCon. No, I just didn't get lucky there.
Most I've had is a bit of a runny nose and some sneezing.
Yep, that's a scratchy throat. But I get congestion a little bit in the head.
Yeah.
But I still have some drugs one of the coworkers gave me at work that works pretty damn good. Who was wrong with the school bus? Trying to kill children? That doesn't sound good. That's very anti-brony of you. You're supposed to convert them and let them die slowly from the nerd fandom.
Did you see that burning party they're gonna have in LA? Where they were kidnapping people off the street and then like bringing them to a My Little Pony party?
That does sound like a brony thing to do, stupidly.
Yeah. Apparently it's this weird new fad where people are kidnapped off the street and taken to like a fun party against their will. I'm just like, no!
It sounds like a Pinkie Pie party.
Mm-hmm. Horrible dread followed by, ooh, cake! I saw Larson posting about it.
Wait, Larson's doing it?
He was posting like, and then he was just like, and there's this. And he just posted the news article about it. Larson was there. It might actually be fun to get kidnapped. We'll get drunk on gin.
That sounds weird.
Getting kidnapped by Emily Larson?
No, I'm getting kidnapped by an adult male with a bunch of bronies, all in colorful clothing, as they chant "fun, fun, fun."
Yeah. No, that's gonna be horrifying. Who ends up in that mess? Any more alcohol?
Mine. They should have been mine. Really should have been mine. Really should have. Really should.
I hope I'm feeling a little better by tomorrow. Tomorrow morning's gonna be busy.
Well, if I'm not feeling well, I'm not gonna go.
Well, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about DMV. I gotta go tomorrow.
Good luck.
Yeah.
And it really
Gotta get that done.
And it
Hell or
really.
high water.
And it really.
Why is this not shut all the way? Uncut it.
And it really.
I don't need to go 0, but I should go most of the way.
Round. And it. Round. Round. And it.
It's been a lot lip syncing with her, hasn't it?
Not really.
No?
This is the only lip sync I've done with her. I keep going back to it because I really don't want to.
Tonight, just to get my hands on this crown, and it really should have been mine. Oh.
I only have 2 words left.
I think her teeth are probably making it a little difficult.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new hotel, but I'm also not. Oh, well, okay. I'm looking forward to the new hotel, but I'm gonna be sad that we're leaving the other one. Just because the other one, it's been 6 years. The hotel is great for conventions because you never leave the con. And there's just been antics that have been around that building, so I am gonna miss that one for sure. But the move is needed, so it's. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it'll end up being a good thing. Some of the bad things, though, are we're further from like Bombers and some of those eatery places. The International, well, I guess it's Aria now, which I guess actually wasn't as good this time, so whatever. But it's farther from those places, but it's maybe now closer to others. So we'll see.
I just had an attachment to the place just because I have memories.
Memories or not, I just like the building. I think it was laid out nice, but the ownership was changed while like conventions were going on, and they're assholes now. So
yeah, that pretty much sums up why they're changing. Is that the new owners kind of make it hard for them?
Okay, I can understand that. Then you want to change venues a little bit, but yeah, I think it'd be nice because it'll be better panel space, and with how next year I'm guessing is going to go, I would be surprised if the change of venue does drop the tennis a teeny bit, but at the same time, it's going to make up for it with a whole bunch of other people coming. But no, I think it's going to go. It'll go well, though. How's that? Michael just started talking there, and I should have just let him keep talking.
Yeah.
That's a good point you make there, Michael.
Yes, that no one can hear.
Actually, I'm just gonna, every time he speaks, I'm just gonna mute him, so he looks like just some random guy in the background with just lips moving.
I'm just an extra in your movie that you're making.
I can assign it to a key, and you would, so you would never know.
Never know. Just be evil. But no, I'm kind of hoping that the new hotel will be more interactive with the convention. Just maybe like more welcoming.
Well, the Hyatt was originally. The only thing that sucks for me is I just got the first level of membership there from this year because of BabsCon, LP, MSP, and Ciderfest. I ended up going over into the margin where I got the first level of membership, so I get better internet, free. Well, before I kind of got free water anyway, but I got other free water bonus points, and now they're gone. So, but the Winnie City is still at that same hotel. So, and I think, I don't even know if it's been applied yet, but I'm pretty sure I have enough points to get like a free hotel room next year for Winnie City. No, just short. I didn't get as many points there as I thought I would.
I think the one thing we saw this year that Charlie was having trouble with that hotel was just the event, the drinking event, the VIP guest event. That's what it was.
Oh well, no, there was lots of stuff. That was just one you directly saw.
Yeah, that's just the one I saw. I know there was lots of stuff. That was the one I saw where they started late. They had one less bartender than they were supposed to. And,
but being that Charlie was just so nonchalant about it, it means that was nothing.
Probably, and he's probably past the point of caring.
Because he already knew that he was leaving.
Mm-hmm, he's already decided he's leaving. But he's like, they had that in contract, and they still didn't give it to him.
I have an L already.
I mean, Charlie doesn't want to have to spend, like, post-con trying to fight with the convention center on, like, dues, not money he is owed in return for them not upholding contracts. He's tired. He has another life.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to Winnie City, if only because I want to actually have the card game printed where I can bring them with there, because that'll be drivable, so I can bring 50 copies.
Sell?
Yeah. Well, not as much about that, but I just have so many people asking about it. I want to be able to sell it so people can have it, not so much for purposes of profit or anything.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out for doing it for Ciderfest because the house thing. So. Are they moving MMA Milwaukee to Hilton as well? Because that's a much bigger one. But I thought MMA Milwaukee also was spread into the convention center. So they're all leaving that hotel. Yeah, that's what I thought. That would be kind of fun to go to, I think.
Anyways, go to TrotCon.
No. You go to TrotCon.
I'm gonna go alone. Boring.
There you go. You're not going alone. It's a freaking pony convention. There's bronies everywhere. You could talk with so many different people.
Yeah, but they're the weird ones.
Huh. Or maybe you're the weird one.
Oh, I already know that. But you can't have too many weird ones. It gets weird. What if I say I want to boop all the ponies and somebody actually agrees with me? It's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, you can bring a stick.
We're just going to go around and boop ponies chaotically. No restraint. No. Ooh, ooh.
I shimmer. Ooh. Oh, she's probably not rigged. No, she's not. I'm too lazy now. Joke's not worth it.
Joke requires too much effort. Abort.
No, I'm pretty sure there's stuff like that, or it would be fun. I just, I only know, or my scope of the anime that I know is pretty small, which I know doesn't matter either. But what makes a lot of the conventions fun to me is all the people I get to see and go with. So to me, it probably wouldn't be the same. It'd be a big event, but I probably wouldn't get as much out of it as I do with some of the pony ones.
The one anime convention I went to left a sour taste in my mouth, not because of the convention itself, but because the people I was meant to go there to see basically didn't show. So my only recollection of an anime convention is me wandering around for like 3 hours aimlessly and then going home. It was just I found I really didn't. The atmosphere was fun for about 5 minutes, but if you don't have anybody to hang out with, it's not really all that fun. You gotta have friends at those things. Pony convention, I could probably just enjoy like the panelists to a degree. Like the very first pony convention I ever went to, it was just see the voice actors, see the writers, see all these people who make that thing that makes you super happy. And if you like enjoy an anime to the same degree I enjoyed the horse show, you could probably get a lot out of just seeing like voice actors and stuff. But
I could care less. They'd be like, "Hey, that's the voice of Tushino," and I'd be like, "Who the fuck is that?"
I couldn't care about any anime's voice actors because I like anime. I watch quite a few of them, but none of the actors really excite me.
No. What? I got water. Kinda.
You want some more water?
Do you know how much water I drank today?
You need to drink more water. It's good for you.
I had one of those like basically Gatorade sized ones. I've drank 3 of those, a whole bunch of other ones at the sink, a coffee, and then I came here and I've had 3 cups here.
You want another one?
No. Do you know how often I pee?
Probably all the time after what you just described. Surprised you're not peeing
I
right
force
now.
it down. How do you know? Picked up some Depends on the way home.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't like that teeth at the end. Actually, what I need to do is I need to change this because she's not actually angry at this point. I can't really do like stuck up with these eyes.
Hands on this crown, and it really should have been mine all along. And it really should have been mine.
Yeah, it was kind of weird with Pony. Like, I wanted to see the writers and the voice actresses and actors. like more than I would for any anime. If only to, especially the writers, if only to get their perspective on certain like episodes that they wrote.
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem with an anime convention is I might be a big fan of one anime, but because those animes encompass every anime, you might be a fan of like one anime, and there might be a few things here and there from that anime. But the vast majority of it, unless you're an absolute fan of every anime ever made, you're not going to care about. So it's kind of
you're going to, but you don't go to a pony convention because you kind of like pony.
You go to a pony convention because you really like pony,
So,
and that's all that's there.
Yeah,
or
you go to an anime convention.
Yeah, but you might like one anime show a lot, as much as I like pony. But to say that you like every anime show to that degree,
Well, that's like saying you're going to a pony convention because you really like Derpy.
Oh yes,
and that's the only reason you go.
It's not the only reason. I like.
Then that's why it's different. You're going to a convention because you like one. Maybe it's not people liking one small part. They like the entire thing.
But there's nothing about pony that I don't give a shit about. Like every aspect of pony, I care about. I don't care about every aspect of anime, and it would be kind of weird for somebody to care about every aspect of anime, considering how broad it is.
You could. King Weeb.
You could. King Weeb. His name's Adam.
Yeah. Yeah. See, if you know a lot of them, I've been watching more here and there, but I'm not one to just sit down and really watch stuff unless I'm like sick or really bored.
I am currently watching My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, and waiting for more DBZ Super to come out. And that's about it. And then even those shows only casually. Pony I watched the second it came out, or the second it got leaked. I was probably like searching for it so I could watch it. I got a certain joy out of Pony. It was almost like a drug. Happy horse drug.
That's called ketamine.
Well, that one might have been more fun. Can we go to a ketamine convention? It's like free ketamine.
Mitch is gonna get some.
Oh, it sounds about right.
So we can all be high as horses.
Yay.
Don't do ketamine, kids.
Unless you're a horse.
It breaks your brain.
That's the idea, isn't it?
Just do markers.
You know, talking about that, at work, we got some markers, and they're the sniff ones. I mean, sniffing markers isn't good, right? Why
They're not made to be sniffed.
What, the smell markers?
They're scented so that they don't smell as bad.
No, that's silly. Of course they're made to be sniffed. They made them smell like strawberry. That's like having a scratch and sniff and be like, no, that wasn't...
Well, maybe so it smells better on the board. It's not something you jam up your nose because...
Kids are going to jam it up their nose. It smells like chocolate and blueberries.
What were you doing at work today?
I sniffed them a bit because the markers made me.
No.
They had to go and smell delicious.
Hold on a sec. This is great. I can just like randomly mute him just to stop his ranting.
I'm going back to scented markers. It's silly. They're basically teaching kids and me to sniff markers.
Don't be like Michael, kids. He's into derpy and sniffing markers.
I mean, it is a good combo.
Yeah. He's just trying to be derpy.
I'm achieving that level of derp.
To smell hand sanitizer, I hope that's scented hand sanitizer, not just some like.
You
Oh
just-
no, it's non-scented. It's just it smells like alcohol. It's just some alcoholic that's like, I need my fix. Okay, I need to get the.
I mean, there are obviously two people in this chat, but who here has bought scented markers? And the first thing you see is this one says it smells like lemon. Does it actually smell like lemon though? Pop.
You know what?
Kinda.
I don't buy scented markers.
Well, you don't anymore, but you had them when you were a kid, right?
No.
No. You
Because my parents
neglected
wanted us
as a
to maintain
child.
our brain cells.
Well, Crayola didn't. Crayola wanted to murder them. Well, why would you sniff glue? They don't scent that. Yet. Give them time.
Scented glue.
Scented glue, yes. The Elmer's gets them the
Scented
Crayola.
Gorilla Glue.
Yes.
The sniff that'll never stop. Like, ah! I glued my finger to my brain.
Is that why the finger's up the nose? Oh. Smells like real gorillas. I want my gorilla.
What is it? What does a gorilla smell like? I don't know.
Well, we have a way to find out. Let's go get some glue.
No. Time to go to the zoo.
Sniff some
They had that lady that like jumped into the like lion pit. There's
Yeah, I
Michael.
saw.
Like, I just want to smell you.
I want to know what lions smell like. That is all. You bet they smell good. Lions they smell like cotton candy. If you don't believe me, go smell one yourself. Go find a lion. Go jump into a cage and be like, why did you jump into the lion's cage? It's like, this guy on the internet said they smelled like cotton candy. And he was right. I'm encouraging your fans to jump in lions' cages. You
That's
should be
fine.
concerned.
Because I'm hoping that they're smarter than you.
Well, that is the hope anytime for anyone, I would imagine.
See, this is an untapped market, though. You could sell a Gorilla brand deodorant. Like the spray ones, and just run around with an aerosol can, just...
Smell like a gorilla. Just people barfing in the streets.
It smells like banana and feces.
It's like, how do you get this unique smell? I freshly squeezed my gorillas. The very essence of gorilla.
How do you squeeze a gorilla? Like up there to like grab his arm, like ooh, ooh.
You wring it out.
You wring out the...
No. I saw that look on your face. It was a big gorilla. Maybe we should talk about squeezing gorillas.
Well, you should do this motion.
I was wringing out the arm.
That's a busty 12-year-old,
This
right?
is what happens when you sniff markers all day at work. Oh, jeez.
Alright, well, Michael has a new fandom to join.
No. Jay's already been trying to get me to join the furry fandom.
Really?
He's brought it up. Not recently. I think he's kind of getting bored of it.
I think he likes being a bigger name and stuff. Because I can see from my perspective, too, that you go to these places, you recognize, you run panels, you do all this stuff, and then you go to somewhere that you're not.
Yeah.
I could see that suddenly you feel like it's lacking. So,
Well, Mo was never really into it either. Surprisingly, I found out he just liked dressing up like a centaur, and that's it. The rest of it he could just be without. Oof. He's like barely got a nose.
It's a mountain.
With a little lake down at the base.
Yes. Full of brony tears.
Yep.
What is that? Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay.
Mine all. Mine all.
This is gonna be a tough one. I think this is gonna be. I think it's just gonna be open.
All alone. All alone. Mine all. Mine all. All alone.
Pucker it a little bit.
Mine all along. All along.
To jump through so many hoops tonight.
So Blur, or
Jump through so many
Ava,
hoops tonight.
how was your week? Tell us what's going on. He plays with this succubus girl here.
12-year-old?
No! She's too busty. Uneventful.
No.
No. I mean, yes. She's got a thick neck.
It got really weird. When I went down, you're like, yes.
He said no. Her neck is weird. What is a bug bot? The world wants to know.
Oh, it's already down. Oh boy. I guess these don't really need to be mixed.
Well, that sounds neat, Blur to Blow. I hope your bug bot ball works out.
But it's a bug bot. It's a robot that looks like a bug.
Yes.
Apt description.
Bug bot ball.
Along. All along.
That's that weird game where you basically carry around a clone of yourself, right?
I have no idea. I know the name and that's about it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, is Sean Bean? No, who's the actor in that?
I'm not sure, but wasn't it Hiro Kojima, the guy who did the Metal Gear games, and he the one behind it?
Yeah, I think so. But
yeah,
it's the guy that plays the main character I recognize. Kind of looks like a alternate universe Keanu Reeves. Norman Reedus, sure, I probably wouldn't have guessed that. No, I wouldn't have. What do I think?
That's kind of trippy.
Nobody heard you.
It's sad.
I said muted and you just kept going.
Well, I heard, to redeem myself, that the concept for the game was kind of trippy, and that's mostly what's got people interested.
I think most people nowadays are wanting video games that are off the wall, and I think that's why the Metal Gear games could do well, because they've gotten just weird.
Did they really ever get weird, or was it always just kind of what you kind of expect? It was kind of a cross between American 1980s, like Sylvester Stallone, Rambo kind of deals.
Did you ever play Revengeance?
No.
That game was weird.
I guess I gotta play Revengeance.
Though I will say that brought some of the greatest music of all time into a video game. Like they made an entire CD just for the game. Mm-hmm. Like it is just made for the game, and that's where Force was it? No, not Force of Nature. What was that? I can't remember the Nature song anymore. It probably isn't canon because it's just really weird. Rules of Nature, when they brought that song in, and it's a song they say goes to anything, but it's a really, really good song. Yeah. But like them playing a hard rock song and then you just jumping from missile to missile as you're making your way to cut a guy in half with a single sword that's like 18 stories tall. It is as much over the top as you can get, but at the same time, it's so fun to just because it's like I'm just hitting 4 buttons and everything blows up.
It sounds like an anime.
Yeah, they actually did. Corridor Digital did a video on that one because in that game, you could actually like direct how you want things to cut, and it would actually cut the direction and cut the enemies actually in that plane away.
That's cool.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. So you could actually pick the direct. It was like playing Fruit Ninja, of sorts. So
the fruit being people.
Yeah. Well, no robots.
Oh, okay. Well, a little more tame then.
No, Metal Gear is an anime.
I mean, it's a cross between anime and that 1980s hero action film.
Like, just look at the thing for the game. So, we have... Let's see here. I've got to wait for it to load. No, I went too far. Okay, so we have Metal Gear, which you have, like, super thick. And then this is the one I have for that. Super edgy. Because he's not human, he's just all robot.
I am fabulous. He has achieved fabulousness.
Yeah. But, and yeah, if you don't know the new thing, you can add animated pictures too.
I'm still just trying to get used to how to open games in the new layout.
I like these ones because it's just stupid, like Hippo. This is a woman running. Him playing bongo on the trash cans. You can put whatever you want on it. Somebody's like, I really like this new update. And all of them were poop emojis with text of what the game was. He made custom ones of all poop emojis.
All along. Mine all along.
Work was super slow today. My boss didn't come to work either today. Heard you talking about that earlier.
Huh?
My boss wasn't at work either today.
Mine had jury duty.
Mine just didn't come in.
But mine came in today.
Oh.
He was gone the rest of the week. And he says, I'm like, would you have fun? no, until I just gave up trying to work. And then actually it was kind of fun. But he just kept trying to and eventually just said, fuck it. I can't do both. So, no, the other one was on a business trip. So, but they're kind of my secondary anyway.
All along.
Let me just leave it at that for now.
Tonight, just to get my hands on this crown. And it really should have been mine all along.
That might actually work.
See you later.
Dinner?
I had dinner here, watching him. You should do the same. Do everything while watching this guy.
Do everything that Michael tells you to do. I think that's what you're saying.
Yes.
So don't listen to Michael.
No, now they're not gonna watch you no more.
He's a bad influence. He's over there talking
mean,
about jerking off monkeys and...
No! Wait, that was you insinuating about the jerking off of monkeys. I was simply talking about squeezing the essence from monkeys so I could wear it as a cologne.
Where's the essence come from?
The monkey. Don't die, no.
Oh, you're going out for dinner. Yeah, it's hard to eat dinner in when you're going out for dinner.
Have the restaurant come to you.
Probably could.
Be going to the restaurant.
If you have a fuckload of money.
Yeah. Get rich.
I will pay you $10,000 to come to my kitchen and cook. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my hands on this crown. And it really should have been mine all along.
Okay, I think I can actually start blending here then. I think she's at the point where I can do that. Why was her hand moving here? Yeah, your hand shouldn't be moving here. Oh, I think I just did a cheat version too. Yeah, I didn't actually adjust her fingers. I should do that. Okay, so I don't want to do the strong finger poke version of this, but I need to do at least some. No, actually, no.
I had to jump through.
And my phone died.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these in a partial, like, a little bit bent in. And I think as the bit with her goes, I'm going to have her clench it into a fist.
I've had to jump through.
What?
What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
No, she's not grabbing a boob.
I'm glad you read my mind. Man, I'm lonely.
Remember this, she's 12 years old.
No! She's 35. We've been up for this.
No. I'm pretty sure that there's this clip that we have of you.
That's Blurred Blind's fault, and it was taken out of context.
Out of context still makes it context.
No, it's out of context, so the context is lacking.
There's context, the context.
Words.
Hold on, I gotta clean. Yeah. Oh, YouTube changed their terms of service.
No. Now they want your firstborn child if you want to continue uploading content.
Terms that are clear and easier to understand. Yeah, no, that's probably not going to happen. Expanded commitments to notify you about changes that may affect you. No, you do tell us that about things that change us. You just don't listen about what we want changed. Better alignment between the terms and how YouTube works. Wait. It means that the terms and conditions that we were to agree with weren't what you were actually doing? If you allow your child to use YouTube Kids, then please note that you are agreeing to the new terms on behalf of your child as well. Okay, Timmy, click the yes button.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like you agree. Your child, by you agreeing, your child agreed to be part of our like data
slavery
farm.
program.
Yeah. What?
See, the best way to diffuse the situation is to just say that you're planning to do things, and you're done. You don't actually have to do anything, because by the time that point comes around that something should have been done, everybody forgets why they were angry. So, no, they could do absolutely nothing and just say that we're... Well, and they say these updates are to make it clearer, but clearer doesn't mean more flexible, easier, and better for the person. It could just mean that we're sorry that you were confused on the rules we placed upon you. Here, let us be more clarify the things that we're going to force you to do. So, yeah, it's not a bad idea to read through them, but there's still some bullshit in there, and there's going to be some legalese to make it difficult to understand, which is what they're trying to get rid of. But there's a purpose that it exists. Okay.
She's like got a bee costume on. So I was thinking for the next convention, I was just gonna have on my badge something telling people that their waifus are worse.
You should make your badge next time a casserole.
I was hot dish, not a casserole.
Yeah, so
Yes.
if I don't remember if I said it before, but Michael here made the mistake of having me pick his badge for Ciderfest, and I did not know what it was until pickup. So we brought a bunch of people over to get his badge picked up, and his badge was hot dish. Which, being from Kentucky, he had no idea what a hot dish is, and he's very big on calling it a casserole, and he's always angry about it. So because of that, I made his name tag hot dish, which was great because then he had a situation with a voice actor.
Yeah, Kelly, the voice actress of Starlight Glimmer.
Yeah,
where she's like, and should I make this out to hot dish? And she was getting ready to write it on out. I'm like, no, that's a cruel joke. A friend decided to play on me, and she just looked up and was like, oh. Okay, well then what is your name? I was just like,
if she would have run hot dish without saying anything first, that would have made my lifetime.
If I had like,
I would have bought that picture from you and put it on my wall.
She came this close. She had the marker hovering over the poster, ready to write a hot dish, and I'm just like, no.
And I know what was running through her head is, who the fuck calls himself hot dish? Like, is that supposed to be sexy?
I mean, it does.
Or is it supposed to be like, what? Like, what's the backstory of your OC?
Maybe that should be my next badge, just sexiest man alive. Who are you? I'm the sexiest man alive.
Just put with a question mark at the end.
Who are you, sexiest man alive? Oh, these are all good ideas.
Just put sexy.
Just sexy. I'm sexy.
Well, and surprisingly, they actually said that, because I had the question of what happens if there's two people with the same badge name, because of some of the other things, like some of the events you can go to, and they've said that, well, they identify a lot of people by unique numbers. So, like, I had two badges, but each had an identifying number. But they said that at least for outside of my situation where I had a sponsorship and a community guest badge, they've almost never had an occurrence where two people had the same badge name. I'm like, really? Because I've seen like Mike and Eric, and nobody. They're the only one that did that, I guess. So
the vast majority of people, those things use their pony names.
Yeah,
they're pretty varied.
But like Nolan is Noteworthy.
Yeah, that's his pony name. But
that's an actual pony name too. It's something that I've heard of another OC called Noteworthy. So it's not super unique. I mean, if it works for him, great. But it's just that there is you're going to have some people that are picking a name that somebody else would pick. BronyCon, I can see it happening more on than like Cider Fest. But.
I eventually had my horrible Barney moment where I gave my OC a name. Though that OC that I only ever use on my Twitter picture.
Hey, what is it called?
Jumpin' Jack. That's what I named it. It's Jumpin' Jack.
How many liquors did you have?
Liquors? I don't remember.
It's probably too many then.
Too many? I thought it was a good pony name. My phone is dead. I cannot show you anything. If you find my Twitter, it's my Twitter picture. I drew like 2 pictures of my OC, and it's the only OC I ever made.
You drew it?
Yeah, I drew it.
This is going to be dangerous.
My poor drawing skills.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
One.
It's my horse. It's Jumpin' Jack.
Hold on. Wait, I want to fuck with this.
Why? Why must you torture my horse?
Oh, I can't make it super big.
Well, your window's not any bigger than that. It's not gonna get bigger than the window.
I can't.
Blame Twitter.
Oh wait, can I do it like this? Haha. There we go. It's gonna be so big.
What? I don't understand.
Okay. Alright, then we need... We need a song for this.
For my horrible OC?
Yeah, what would be a good one? Oh, I got it.
Really?
There we go. I can't make it louder than that.
Can't you make
it's fine. We good.
Jumping. So happy with yourself. At least my OC is a stallion.
It's got hair on hair.
Yeah. It's my goatee, man. My horse had to have my goatee.
We need better music. We need louder music for this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I had my fun. And all my windows are down. Come back, windows. I don't want... Get rid of this horse.
The horse destroyed it.
The horse attacked my windows.
Oh, you saw my opinion on Roombas, huh? Well, they're sex robots.
How?
They're vacuums and they're robots.
Yeah?
Sex robot. It's always sucking.
Your definition of a sex robot also encompasses a lot of other things.
What other vacuums are robots?
Well, what other things suck?
I don't know. Oh, milk machines.
Yeah?
Sex robot.
Well, there's also blow.
Blow?
Yeah. So that would be a leaf blower.
Yeah, that's a discount. That's not a robot though. It turns on and it blows. Not robot. It's got to be a robot. It's got to like have some form of like automation.
Automation.
Yeah.
So what about those like car arms that make things?
I mean, did you ever watch that episode of The Big Bang Theory where he got like he latched onto himself with a robotic arm?
No, because I didn't watch Big Bang Theory. I had respect for myself.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But yeah, robots are sex robots. Milk machines, if they're like fully automated, are sex robots, but only then.
I just think that
if you like walk up on a milk machine and it tries to milk you, yeah, sex robot.
You're gonna find some girl.
Yeah.
And then it's just gonna be a conversation about rumors or sex bots, busty 12-year-olds.
No!
And this is all recorded, so we can just like, hey.
I stick by my what I say.
You do?
Yes, every time.
In a court of law?
Well, I mean, maybe. She's 35, man.
Actually, I don't think I need to worry about any of this. So what is this animation at the beginning here still? Not legs. Some of the body. Pelvis doesn't really move. Okay, the root's one of them. Some of the chest and neck and head and stuff are fine. So it's not all of it. Pelvis is fine. But actually, I don't even think doing any of that's going to matter. Ugh, I built that for way too long. So the arms don't matter, fingers don't matter, legs don't matter. Actually, a lot of them are the arms, but I don't care about arms. I think I'm just good with what it is. I'll have to speed that arm up, I think.
I've had to jump. I've had to jump through so many. So many.
Oh, that's gonna be what I need to fix later.
So many. So many hoops. So many hoops tonight.
Your arm doing that little twisty thing.
No, it's because it's going A to B.
Ooh.
So she's supposed to go out, but when I blend it, it's going shortest distance. So
yeah,
I just have to. That's easy to fix. The main thing right now is just get the initial blend down. So a lot of what I've been doing lately with blending is I used to do much more smoother motions, but I've been doing a lot of quicker bits with longer fall-offs. So that you get more jerky motion that works better for cartoony types.
Yes.
Tonight. I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight. Just to hoops tonight. Tonight. Just to get my hands on this crown. Hands on this crown.
Wings are kind of weird there when she leans over.
Hands on this
It's
crown.
like she should be pushing herself forward.
Yeah, and she should also not be teleporting between shots and getting to it. I don't want to touch the wings before I have final everything.
Well.
Hands on this crown. Hands on this crown.
Timing is first.
Crown.
Yes.
Crown.
So it's a little over a year you've been working on this. I think you had your anniversary during the con.
Yep.
Hands on this crown. Hands on this crown. On this crown. And it really should have been mine.
I'm waiting for you to get this out, just so you can look in the comments and read, I thought he was dead.
I thought it was because of time, but really I've had it where I put out a video 1 month after another month, and the second video is the one they were like, I thought you were dead. Vertasium was the one that actually did a whole thing on the YouTube thing, and he says that he puts out videos like once a month, and he's got millions of subscribers, and he said, so I put out a video, and I'm like, and I get a bunch of comments to say, I thought you were dead, and I'm like, I put out a video a week ago, and it's got like millions of views. Well, where are you? And it was about the algorithm, because some people just get missed in it. Mm-hmm. So,
well, if you don't follow someone super closely, like you intentionally go to their channel, you're gonna miss a lot of what they do.
Well, if you follow 1,000 people, all their content just gets drowned amongst the rest. So they have the notify bell, so then you can get notified about it. But all it does is have it so that somebody can have 1,000, and now it's trying to get some people to bubble the top and the rest to be ignored even more.
Yeah,
no.
I only follow like 30 channels on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm muting you. I think I don't remember how many I'm following.
I think if I followed more than 30, how would I ever keep up?
I think I'm down to similar.
Like, at a certain point, you're just following channels for the kicks and giggles of it. You're not going to watch
actually
even a fraction of what the channel's making.
I'm sub to 137 or 138.
That's a lot.
But the vast majority aren't people that make anything.
That don't make anything?
Mm-hmm. It's people that I know, people that only put out a video once every couple months. There's only probably 6 or 7 channels that actually put out consistent content.
Yeah.
So, but if
Some
it was
of the channels I follow are dead.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's some that I follow. Like I have like Ivan Torrent, Undreamed Panic, Leon Lee. They're people that make music, so it's like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Sire hasn't made anything I think in a while. Barry Punch I think retired. Katana hasn't made anything in a while.
I still follow Mr. Potinator. He hasn't made anything like 5 years.
Fruity Milk. But some people I also follow because
No, there's somebody who hasn't made anything in a while. I'll follow him.
For the purpose of Madiom, I follow him just because for as a remembrance type thing. So I follow him on Twitter as well. So you'll never see any tweets or videos on those accounts, but it feels good just staying on there.
Yeah. I follow this one guy who hasn't put out a pony video in over a year.
I put out a stream.
Yeah. I don't watch that on YouTube. For some reason.
No, I put out a stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I know, but why would I go watch it when I'm sitting right here?
No, the different stream.
Oh.
The one on YouTube that I did for like how to do pwn.
Oh, yeah, I did watch a little bit of that, but I was here for some... No, I wasn't here for that.
No, you
I
weren't.
made a point not to be here for
No,
that.
I made a point to tell you not to be there.
And it really and it really should and it
Well,
really should have been mine.
I couldn't stand to watch any of the streams here with me on them because I can't stand to hear my own voice on recorded. It's
You
like
get used to it.
I don't think I ever will. I've heard my voice throughout my whole life recorded in some form or another, and I've never enjoyed it.
No, you do get used to it. It's just you just have to hear it enough to start to recognize that as your voice instead of what your head hears.
I hear a whiny voice, high pitched and annoying.
But that's everybody says their voice sounds high pitched. But the thing is that's what your voice sounds like. You just think it is because our brains are wired for thinking that something that has bass to it sounds more relaxing and calming. Hearing it reverberate through your head is that.
Well, when I hear my voice, right, like right now, I hear smooth and sexy. But then I go listen to it on recording and I hear, "Yay, guys! We're watching Pony!" And I'm just like,
No, it took me a couple of years to do it, to get used to it. But once you get used to it, then it's like panels and everything, like talking in public. Because then I'm not thinking about what do I sound like. So
I don't worry about talking in public so much. It's just hearing my own voice recorded. Because when I hear it played back to me is when it's upsetting. I just immediately turn it off.
no, I watched like the live stream highlights and stuff, having to listen to myself over and over again. The stream record or the recordings that we do from gaming sometimes, those are all.
Well, your
us
voice
talking.
sounds fine in the streams.
Why?
Because it's not my voice.
But yeah, because that sounds like me. But even when I hear myself in there, to me, I still don't hear it as myself 100%. But I'm fine with it now.
It's because you don't have my voice. If you had my voice, you'd be like, why do I do this?
Well, yeah, I probably would, but that's not the
Yeah.
reason why.
Oh, I love it. It's like, I need to go... You just hear my voice come out of your head, and you just be like, I need to just start smoking cigarettes and get like that smoker's voice. It's time for more ponies.
Hey boys, it's time for ponies. Get down for derpy.
Oh my, no. Oh. That's what I need to do. I need to just take up a horrible habit just to change the sound of my voice.
Well, that's smoking.
Yeah, that would be the horrible habit. I can't hear anything she's saying, so she's just like, "Hello, everyone. These are my boobs. They're right here."
Remember that no matter what age you say they are in high school.
She has been hanging around that high school for a decade.
Yep, still in high school.
So?
So you're saying you're going to stare at
She's
the high schooler's
35 years
chest.
old.
Age or not, you're
She's
staring at a high schooler's
She's
chest.
really been held back. She's a high schooler I could date without any issues. I mean, other than the fact that she wouldn't have anything to do with me. No.
I don't know, is she on Brony Mate?
I'm sure somebody has a picture of her on there somewhere, because that's half of, like, that site's people. They don't post pictures of themselves. They post pictures of their OCs.
That's how you make lifetime relationship choices. Don't show them what you look like.
Don't show them what you look like. But this is my horse. My horse is amazing. It's like 90% of all the pictures on there are just pictures of people's ponies.
I feel no guilt dating this high schooler.
No! Context! Context! She's 35!
We should just make a full collection of like Teo nail clips and like put it to like the Oh, what is the like goofy music from Europe that like
Yes. Absolutely. Talk about me sniffing markers, sex robot Roombas, and squeezing gorillas.
Yeah, the squeezing gorilla's got it a little weird. Let's not do that one again.
I've had to jump through
Get that sweet gorilla musk.
I've had to jump through. I've had to jump through so. I've had to jump through.
See, this is what happens when you join the furry fandom. This is what you become. This is the transformation.
I've had to jump through so. I've had to jump so many. Jump through so.
But yeah, she's a furry. Look at that tail. And those bat wings. She's like a hybrid furry.
I've had to jump through so many hoops.
Part bat, part fox.
I had to jump through.
All sass. Look at that sass.
I've had to jump through so many. I've had to jump through so. I've jumped through.
That's furry high schooler. It just makes her sound hairy.
So many.
Like they're just a high schooler who's just like super, super, super hairy. It's like Teen Wolf. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Michael J. Fox is great, by the way. She looks like she's doing a funky dance move with that arm.
I don't worry about the arm right now because if I go to move it into position, I'm going to change something about it. It's going to change the way the arm acts, then I have to redo it again.
Yeah.
So instead, it's just like it. I feel like the only way to do this is to pull her back here and have her like really bend into this.
Like she's screaming some heavy metal.
Jump through so many. To jump through so many.
That actually works. It's just I timed it wrong. I wonder if I can just bring it back.
I had to jump through so many. Through so many hoops tonight. Through so many. So.
Ooh. The legs are falling off. Oh, her pants are all hiked up. She's older than I thought.
She's all legs.
That like legit looks like a cartoon character from like just a different show now, where they just like a Powerpuff Girl.
Okay, he fixed it. I feel no guilt dating this furry high schooler.
Yes. She's a furry. Look at her. What happens? She got a tail. I mean, the EQG girls, they didn't even give them tails. They like just grew really long hair. And that kind of looked like a tail. This girl, she just straight up grew a tail. I wonder if she became increasingly evil if she just go like complete bat pony. And she'd be adorable instead of this monster.
so many hoops. So many hoops. Jump through so many hoops tonight. I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight. Just jump through so many.
So I've probably asked this before, but Blurred Blah, are you planning on attending any conventions in the U.S.? Come to America. No. Well. You gotta walk, man. Just start walking. You get here.
It goes through a weird transition to get there.
Yes, walk across the sea, man. It's not that hard. Or a fish. Fish can walk across water. I've seen it. I haven't actually seen that. That's a lie. Swim very close to the top. They're water walking. They're walking through the water, man. I don't know what this swim thing is you're talking about.
Oh, I know I did run there.
Just do the backstroke, man. Just backstroke across the Atlantic. Getting like a little rowboat. Just start paddling. You'll make it. All my advice is good. Never forget.
His advice is shit.
We can see Blurred Blah. He just got to get in a rowboat. You can float on your back though and get tired with the backstroke.
Ooh.
You don't want to see me either, but yet here I am.
So many hoops tonight.
All of my hideousness in full glory. I mean, at least I'm not this guy, right?
What?
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 There's only one person in this room.
When's my next stream? I only stream.
Yeah, what was that again?
I say.
Yeah, that was a really cool story, bro.
Darn you! Darn you! I'm not doing it again. I'm go humph. Humph.
I have the power.
You do, but it's evil. He's a bully. He walks into my room at night and hits me with a bat.
You're not supposed to know about that.
Yeah, abusive. And he boots my horses. Which is far worse.
You need boobs for your horses?
Boobs! Not boobs. He doesn't boob. You don't boob my horses. That would be extra weird. I probably do.
Okay, so the... This is going the wrong
Booba?
direction.
It's a Roomba, it's Boobas. Boobs, monkeys.
Oh no, actually it's... So it's A to B is...
The horses will need bras, yes, apparently. I mean, she's not wearing one. She's not even a horse. Just showing off all that demon shoulder.
And it's hard to... It's got the 180 flip problem.
This is padding. There's a ton of padding under there. She's got a very loose wrist.
There, that's what I thought it would do to fix it. It's perfect. It was confused because being it wasn't broken at any point, it had a full 180 built into it, so I had to like cut it at one point and then blend it, and then it got smart.
So many hoops tonight.
SRAMT Schmert.
So many.
But I wanted to have this be a fist. So throughout this point, and I think, did I already have Granite Fist? Yeah, I did. So... No. There it is.
To jump through so I've had to jump through so had to jump through had to jump through so many hoops. Had to jump through so many hoops tonight. I've had to jump through so many hoops. I had to jump through so many more. I had to do so many. So many. Jump through so many. To jump through so many hoops tonight. Had to jump through so many hoops tonight. Had to jump through so many hoops tonight. Hoops tonight.
Oh. Oh, wrong one. Oh.
The wings look like they're trying to eat her. Oh no, spaghetti arm.
That was weird.
So many hoops tonight.
You ever wonder what her plans were after she took over Equestria?
Hoops tonight.
Like, what did she want out of it?
Well, what does any villain want?
Not
Every
really.
time to the villain, like any of the MLP villains, what were they looking for?
Well, Chrysalis wanted control of her hive, and initially it was to feed her hive.
But yeah, but now she doesn't have one, so what was it?
Yeah, she got kicked out of her home. She just wants to go home, man.
So she did go home.
They kicked her out.
Well, no,
She
they didn't
wouldn't
really
be
kick
all
her out.
nice.
She was kind of... No, she was an asshole.
She was trying to feed them, and they didn't appreciate her. And then,
And then they tried to feed her after they had unlimited food, and she was like, me.
She's like, no.
I don't like rainbow sparkles.
That was her family, man. And they turned them against her. Ponies are assholes. And Tyrek, well, apparently he was just trying to, like, eat all the magic in Equestria, but then his brother stabbed him in the back. And then he got, like, issues about betrayal and whatnot. And... Achoo.
Yes.
Now, I actually kind of feel for Chrysalis, though. She, like, had a legit reason, and she's probably the best villain of the show, besides Luna.
Yes, Luna was the best villain. Not Nightmare Moon.
Luna
Luna was the best villain.
They're one and the same, man. I like Nightmare Moon because her story, she legit had some grievances that, unfortunately, I felt never got completely resolved. But, then Chrysalis, like, at least she started out with a legit reason for doing what she did. And then Discord was fun because he was just a force of nature to be villain.
He was a butt.
He was a butt, but it was in his nature to be a butt. It was what he was. If he stopped being a butt,
he was better evil.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of never stopped being chaotic, though, which was good. Even when he thought he was good, he did stupid shit that made things bad again, and then he turned evil for a bit, and he bounced back and forth. He was unpredictable, which is what his character was. Even when he was trying to be good, he couldn't always be good, because it just was not his character. It just wasn't who he was. But he made the effort. He just wasn't very good at it. And you could see with basically being chaos how it would be impossible for a being like him to think he could make friends. Really, his entire character arc I kind of liked. His being evil because he thinks forming a friendship, being who he was impossible, and then forming a friendship and trying to be good, and then still doing shitty things because, yeah. Discord. And then the rest of the villains were kind of meh to me. Like Sombra, he just wanted power for power reasons. And Tyrek just wanted power for power reasons.
Tyrek wanted physical brute force. Sombra wanted control.
Yeah.
So they had different reasons.
They did. To, like, subtle or maybe not so super subtle. Cozy Glow, she was kind of interesting because she recognized that friendship was power, and she wanted that to be a power that she controlled. She essentially wanted control too, but she didn't want to gain it through force. She wanted to gain it through manipulating people, using the lessons that she had learned from Twilight. Essentially being just a poisonous person, using friendship as a means to hurt others. Kind of like it's a little bit reflective of what you see in like school growing up. Like you see the cliques that all have a bunch of friends, and then they use that friendship and their popularity to basically put others down. I think Cozy Glow is kind of a bit of a relation to that. Except in real life, those popular people tend to succeed. But yeah. Because she was a well-written villain too, honestly. She didn't get as much screen time as some of the others, like she was only in the show like towards the end, but she was still a good villain. Starlight was a good villain.
Starlight was a good villain.
Starlight was a really good villain.
She became a good horse too. So
Yeah, she did. And Trixie was fun. Trixie was never not fun. Like, 'cause she never really reformed. Her character never changed. Her motivations changed, but her character never did. And that was what was my favorite part about Trixie. She was a little shit at the start, and she was kind of a little shit at the end. She was always very conceited. But then when she got to be friends with Starlight, Starlight basically was like, Trixie, no! And she'd yank on her chain every once in a while. I think that's still one of my favorite episodes, is just when they become friends. And Twilight's like, no, I didn't say that, friend.
she goes, if you have a friend go with you, and then it's Trixie. With her, she does pulls out the little baggies in her mouth.
Yes, this is adorable. But my favorite part of that whole thing was just when Trixie was rubbing it in Twilight's face. Oh, you took your best friend.
Uh-huh. Keep forgetting what button I have to click after that. Huh?
Watching you just gonna pretend to turn. Trixie and Starlight were probably two of my favorite characters from the show, except like that got regular screen time. Of course, Derby's still best. Just their interactions with each other, because they were both kind of horrible people.
They were broken people that were helping each other heal.
Yeah. And it was just kind of fun to see them interact. Because one of them would always have to be the adult, and it was always Starlight, and she...
Yeah. It was always Starlight.
It was always Starlight. It was best. But then if Starlight got angry enough at Trixie, Trixie would be like, oh, my bad. With her sad little horse face.
I'll get to it. I was probably going to stream like 15 minutes, and I'll get a bunch of water again.
I really enjoyed Trixie, especially towards the last few seasons, when she became more prevalent.
I had to jump through so many hoops tonight. I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my hand. Through so many hoops tonight just to get my hands up. My hands
She's beating her chest.
She's saying hands over and over and over again.
Hands. I've got hands. Look at these hands. So much better than hooves. Not cute though.
She's trying to go Super Saiyan 3.
Well, she already achieved it. Look at her hair.
Well, that's what Super Saiyan 2 looks like.
This is true.
She gonna go Super Saiyan 3. She needs all goes all the way back down her back and like connects to the ground network. She gets her power from the earth, from anti-friendship.
I've had to jump through so many hoops. I've had to
Friendship beam cannon.
jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my jump through so many hoops tonight. Through so many hoops tonight.
I mean, she is an alien invading that world, so it does have a DBZ kind of thing going.
Yeah, but she's invading the land. Well, Goku didn't really invade. He was supposed to.
But the aliens from space. There were other aliens. They showed up.
But that doesn't come out till much later.
Yes. Like DBZ, you find out he's an alien. I kind of liked in Dragon Ball Z Super they established Goku's character a little bit more. And that he doesn't really care at all, good and evil. Like, he doesn't really care. Like, somebody could be a horror, like with Frieza, he basically says, like later on, I don't care that you were enslaving people and destroying worlds. That's not my problem. What I care about is that, can you give me a good fight?
Well, and if he hurts the people he cares about.
Yeah.
But he brings up later about the caring for the people of the planet. He goes and asks all of them for their energy.
He cares about the people who are close to him. Past that, he doesn't really care.
No, because
He definitely didn't care about the planet Namek. Like, even in the fighting against Frieza, he was going to let Frieza live after he realized Frieza wasn't going to put up a good fight anymore. He didn't care. He didn't care about the planet exploding. He didn't care about Frieza.
That's what she is. She's Frieza.
Cool.
And Twilight Sparkle is Krillin.
He's going to get blown up. Take that, Twilight.
I had to jump through so many.
But I kind of like that aspect of Goku's character because he's not like the normal hero. He's a hero in the sense that he doesn't want to hurt anybody who doesn't deserve it. To a point, like he'll beat the crap out of him in a tournament. He'll go all out on him in a tournament setting, but he just wants to fight. They even pointed that out more in the Broly special they did recently when he came across Broly. Like he defeated Broly, but with Vegeta's help. But after the fight was over, yeah, he just went to find Broly so he could fight him more. He didn't care that Broly was going to destroy the planet. Like as soon as he was not a threat to anybody anymore, at least. And he never wrote. He doesn't fight to save people. He fights to fight. Goku's a cool character. He doesn't fit the normal hero mold quite perfectly.
Just to get my tonight. Just to get my tonight. Just hoops tonight. Just to get my.
I think the only character who ever really did fit the hero mode in that perfectly was Trunks, like future Trunks.
But he was also molding himself after Goku.
Yeah. A little bit. But Trunks actually did care about like saving the universe and stuff. If he didn't have to fight, he wouldn't. Whereas Goku, even if he didn't have to fight, if the guy was strong, he'd be begging him to fight him, and if he gave him an excuse, he'd fight him on the spot. But that's all he would really want out of it.
Just to get my hands. Just to get my.
I like how this bone, which is the one that I really want to use the most, only bends at the boobs.
It's the boob bone. Everyone knows that boobs have bones in them.
I have to bend at this one instead.
I get all my boob information from watching those, what was that video game with the super crazy boobs? And the volleyball. It's like, something dead. It had the word dead in it. And crazy boobs that bounced everywhere and like they had minds of their own.
Are you sure you weren't just watching porn?
No, these were covered boobs. They had like bikinis. I just remember thinking this.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, me neither.
An anime?
No, it was like a video game series. I think it started out as a fighting game, and then it was like a volleyball game.
Oh, actually, I know what you're talking about. No, I know what you're talking about. It's a fighting game, yeah.
Yeah, you're muted.
No, I'm not.
I can't trust you.
If that's not red.
Okay.
So.
What?
What is it? Come on.
I don't remember.
What's the opposite of dead?
Alive. Dead alive.
Dead.
Wait. Dead or alive.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, no,
Yes.
now you're gonna be muted. See, no, what Blurred can do now is he can just say that you're muted. When you're not actually
I'm watching
muted.
for the red X. We're not muted now. Okay. The game was dead alive. No, wait. Dead or alive. Right. Those boobs were definitely alive. They had minds of their own and they were trying to escape. I remember. It's all because of the boob bone.
Just to get my hands. Just to get my.
The thinker.
Yes.
How shall I rob the candy store today?
She's Disney evil. No. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite moments of all the Dragon Ball Z abridged. She's like, I'm here to destroy Christmas. That's Disney! No.
But there was one of them that he said something about that too. Him with Christmas.
Yes,
was
he
just,
loves Christmas.
That was some of the my favorite scenes for that.
Yeah, I think they've done the Lord Slug movie and the Tree of Might. They were both Christmas based.
My hands. My hands. My.
I think one was just basically he saw snow outside because Lord Slug landed and blocked out the sun and started snowing. He's like, it's snowing! That means it's time for Christmas! Like, no, Goku. It's not. And then he just looks at him like, but it's snowing. That means it's Christmas.
My hands. My hands on it. To get my hands on it. To get my hands.
I can't wait till they say they're doing another season. I have no idea how much longer they can keep that up for. They've been doing it for over a decade now.
My hands on it. Just to get my hands on it. My hands.
I don't know, because I would think that they need to move on, like, because they could make really, really good content for other things, but they keep having that copyright problem where the creators have to keep getting it and telling them to keep going.
Yeah, well, the creators of what's his name, Toei, the guy who created Dragon Ball.
Yeah, the person.
Yeah, he basically has to keep going to his company and being like, "Hey, stop blocking these guys," over and over again. He's like, "I like watching their channel. Please stop blocking them," which is really cool of him. But the fact that he keeps having to do it is has to be irritating, even for him.
Hands on this. My hands on this crown.
Heck of a shot right there.
My hands on this. My hands.
This is all that matters. You can look at what you want, but
I mean, I'm just looking at what's on the screen, man.
I'm looking at what I'm working on.
Hands on this crown.
You want me to edit it to put a big ol' X right there or
She'd
something?
be at panties on at the very least. She's like commandoing it under that skirt. What?
To get my hands on this crown.
Look at
It's
me.
always got to be sexual.
I'm not the one who didn't give her panties.
Then go and update the model.
I don't know.
Go and download the 12-year-old and add it in.
Just to get my hands on this crown.
I mean, it's not surprising. She's clearly not wearing a bra either. She's got like that piece of cloth draped over her. It's all tearing at the seams.
Just to get
I didn't notice the tail brought it up. I'm glad I can help you notice these small details.
Just to get my hands.
Now he's intentionally working on her from the side.
No, I was trying to figure out the waistline.
Yeah.
My hands. hands on
In the next stream, he's just gonna have her like in snow gear. Just,
my hands.
just
My hands.
no more
Crown.
jokes
Get my hands.
about this scantily clad high schooler.
Can I put 2 rigs on this? I can. Good, I think get rid of the other one.
My hands is round and
Okay, we'll go to there-ish. Is she already at the middle one?
I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight.
I just see her flying with that hair that's just super pointy. I just like half expect her to just stab somebody with it.
Just to get my hands on this crown, and it
Death by hair.
really should have been mine all along.
She is wearing a suit. Her actual skin color is green.
It's just a fool.
She's just wearing a full-on suit.
She got a pink man suit.
Yeah.
I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my hands on this crown. And it really
If anybody made a model of her as a
my
fat
hands on
pony.
this crown, and it
sure
really should have
somebody
been
did.
mine all along. I've had to jump through so many hoops tonight just to get my hands on this crown.
Okay, but it's like almost 8, and I'm gonna get a drink.
He's dying.
Stuff. Oh, I just need to focus on other things. Or
I got a driving test tomorrow. I gotta study for.
attention is hard to maintain while streaming. That's why streaming is so nice for getting stuff done, because otherwise I'd be distracted as hell.
I'm glad I can be here to help you focus.
You know what blurred is.
Oh. Don't die. Go get
It's okay,
water.
I'll cough in your direction. Anyways, thanks for coming and listening to me, like, trying not to die. I should be fine streaming next week. I don't think I got anything planned for a while here, so whatever. I'll feel better. I have good drugs and stuff, but I have to take them. So I'll do that now. Anyways, have a good weekend. Have a good kitty. And yep, I'll see you later. Bye bye.